Just below us here in Kansas City, Taylor Swift and Caitlin Clark, guard for the Indiana Fever. From Des Moines, been a Chiefs fan since she was a kid. The AP Female Athlete of the Year and the first overall pick in the WNBA Draft, Rookie of the Year.
Enchanted isn't just a Taylor Swift song, it's the perfect way to describe Caitlin Clark's remarkable journey from a devoted fan to a close friend of her idol. Remember when Clark was just a college student, fan?
And the first rookie to make the first team all WNBA since 2008 when Candace Parker did it. Glad she is in the house this evening on this cold night with 4.5 to go, third quarter.
Fantasizing about the day she'd meet Swift? Fast forward to 2025, and not only has she met Taylor, but she's now sharing the spotlight with her at an NFL playoff game. The divisional playoff between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans, the two stars were seated together in a luxury suite, watching the game and enjoying each other.
I didn't. She's a couple suites away from me, but I did not meet her. She's a couple tiers above my level, so.
I don't know.
There's company. This moment isn't just heartwarming, it's a symbol of how far Caitlin Clark has come. Let's take a closer look at how this moment has been years in the making. It's January 18, 2025, and Arrowhead Stadium is alive with playoff energy. But for a moment, forget the action on the field. The real magic is happening off the field. Caitlin Clark, the basketball phenom, is in a luxury suite and she's not alone. Right beside her is none other than Taylor Swift. Yes, two of the biggest stars. In their respective fields, side by side, cheering on the Kansas City Chiefs. You might expect Clark to be starstruck, but here's the thing, she's no longer just a wide-eyed fan. She's a star in her own right, and the two are acting like old friends. The scene is filled with laughter, chatting, and celebrating every big play like they've been doing this together for years. When Travis Kelce makes an amazing 49-yard reception, Clark and Swift
challenge flag, but he won't. Murray coming on a blitz now and wide open. It's Kelce. Breaks the tackle, still going. Travis Kelce down near the 6.
spring to their feet, high-fiving and sharing in the excitement. But when Kelce scores an 11-yard touchdown, their celebration kicks into overdrive. Clark and Swift are right in the thick of it, hugging and relishing the moment. Social media erupts as Caitlin and Taylor starts trending worldwide, and fans everywhere are buzzing about this powerhouse duo. But beyond the viral sensation, this moment is a powerful reminder of just how far Caitlin Clark has come. She's no longer a fan meeting her idol, she's now Taylor Swift's equal. Watching these two women support each other is an inspiring sight. It's a true display of girl power in action, and witnessing it is nothing short of incredible. This moment isn't just significant for Clark and Swift, it's monumental for women's sports. The merging of a pop culture icon with a sports superstar is groundbreaking. Together, they are bridging worlds and breaking barriers, inspiring a new generation of fans, athletes alike. So, how did Caitlin Clark's dream of meeting Taylor Swift finally come true? This moment didn't happen overnight, it was years in the making. If you remember, Swift's Eras Tour made a stop in Indianapolis, where Clark attended not once, but twice. During those concerts, Swift gifted Clark 4 bags of merchandise and a heartfelt note calling her inspiring. That act of kindness was a full-circle moment that laid the foundation for their eventual friendship. By November 2024, Caitlin Clark was living her best life. But this wasn't just another fan experience. Clark was about to embark on an
great performance. Last time 92%er saw you with Travis was the Eras Tour. How was that?
Oh, that was so much fun.
Electric. It was great. My mom was like begging me to take her. She's like, I gotta go. Like, everybody's talking about it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it was right there in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I literally live right downtown too, like right next to Lucas Oil. So I'm like,
nice.
The night I didn't go, I'm
Such
like
a cool
on my balcony trying to listen. But no, obviously it's just a great show and a lot of fun and full Swiftie.
Unforgettable two-night Eras Tour adventure at Lucas Oil Stadium. Over the course of those 2 nights, Caitlyn was immersed in the magic of the concert, singing along to Swift's lyrics, trading friendship bracelets, and rubbing elbows with other famous faces. It was an unforgettable experience that marked a new chapter in her connection with Taylor.
Inside, check out who is back in that building tonight. Yep, Fever star Caitlin Clark came back to Lucas Oil Stadium for a 2nd night in a row.
Over the course of 2 unforgettable nights, Caitlin Clark fully immersed herself in Taylor Swift's world, singing her heart out to Swift's lyrics, trading friendship bracelets, and mingling with some pretty famous faces. The experience was nothing short of magical. On night 1, Caitlyn was joined by her boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey, and her teammate, Lexi Paul. Together, they soaked in the sheer excitement of the concert, creating memories that would last a lifetime. What began as a distant dream had finally come a reality. Caitlin Clark, once Taylor Swift's biggest fan, was now one of her closest friends. From fan to friend, Caitlyn's journey felt like a fairy tale unfolding before our eyes, and it's been nothing short of incredible. To watch talk about squad goals, Caitlyn was absolutely buzzing with energy and excitement, hardly able to contain her joy. Her Instagram was full of posts, sharing the thrill of the experience with the world. "I'm fired up," she wrote, alongside a picture of opening act Gracie Abrams, asking her followers, "Can you feel the energy?" But hold on, because night 2 was when things really kicked into a high.
Right now, Taylor Swift. I just went 2 nights in a row in Indianapolis, so
2 nights in a row?
I've gone 3 times. Oh, I had a ton, all the way up the arms. I had to take them off. My circulation was getting cut off. Everyone was just chucking their bracelets at me, but she's like, I've seen her 3 times now, and every time the show has just gotten better. So, and you leave even a bigger fan, so it was pretty awesome.
Gear. Caitlyn returned for round 2, this time with her mom, Clark, by her side. And guess who was sitting nearby? None other than Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Small world. Right now, let's talk about the iconic friendship bracelets, those colorful tokens traded at concerts.
Saw Caitlin Clark there, got to meet Caitlin.
Hey.
She's awesome. She loves being out there in Indianapolis, says it's a fun city, and we're both just true Midwesterners to the heart, you know, played high school ball, college ball, pro ball, all out here in the Midwest, and it was cool catching up with her.
Yeah, were her dance moves as good as her free
Her
throws?
jump shot?
Jump shot?
No, she was into the show for sure. She was there with her mom and a few friends. She had been, I think this is like her 3rd or 4th show she had been to. She's a Swiftie through and through, man.
Yeah.
Loves the show.
Caitlyn wasn't just participating, she was going all in. We're talking 20 bracelets, people. By the end of the night, her arms were practically covered in them, wearing her pride on her sleeve literally. The fun didn't stop there. Caitlyn's social media game was on fire. She posted constantly, sharing every moment and living her best life. At one point, she even declared, "I'm dedicated." And let me tell you, she wasn't kidding. Caitlyn's commitment to the lifestyle was on another level. Want to see just how dedicated Caitlyn was? Picture this, Caitlyn dancing her heart out in the middle of the crowd. The best part? That moment went viral. Videos of Caitlyn enjoying the concert.
I went to night 2. She had already been to night 1. And you know, it's I think she's just having fun going up to the shows and taking her friends and family and getting everybody to experience Tay up there on stage, making the entire 69,000, 70,000 people go nuts for 3.5 hours, 4 hours.
Well, yeah, it's a good place to go if you're looking to have fun. That's for damn sure.
Ain't that the truth?
Concert spread like wildfire across social media. It's not every day you see a basketball superstar stepping into the pop icon's world like this. Here's the twist. Caitlin Clark isn't just any fan. She's on the verge of superstardom herself, and this concert was a glimpse into the world she's about to enter. Being recognized.
Turned my mom into a full Swiftie now. And
Nice.
Two of my cousins were there too, so good time.
Oh yeah,
good time.
Was that, you mentioned that was like your second night going to it, right?
Yeah, 2nd night in a row, and that was my 3rd show. I went early on when Taylor first went on tour in Minnesota at US Bank. one of her early concerts, and that was a lot of fun. Went with some of my college friends, and we had a good time together.
It's hard. It's hard to not have a good time at a concert.
I don't know how you couldn't have a good time at something like that.
Recognized by other fans, sitting near Travis Kelce, this was just a preview of what's to come. Let's not forget about Caitlin's mom. Imagine being at a Taylor Swift concert, watching your daughter live out her dream. It's the kind of moment that could turn anyone into a. Caitlin later joked about,
was enchanted to meet you.
Taylor Swift! Woo!
Don't be in love with someone.
Oh, I'm off.
it on the New Heights podcast, laughing as she recalled, "My mom was begging me to take her, but let's rewind a little bit. Before Caitlin Clark became the WNBA sensation we know today, she was just another college student in Iowa City. But even then, her love for Taylor Swift was already full force. Picture it, a small dorm room at the University of Iowa. Textbooks scattered across the desk, basketball gear piled in the corner.
As a Kansas City Chiefs fan, how long will Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift last?
They're gonna get married. You heard it here first.
And in the background, Caitlin Clark belting out Taylor Swift's Enchanted at the top of her lungs. Her poor roommate totally bewildered. But Caitlin, she was in her element, living her best life between classes and practices. You might think this was just a casual hobby, right? Wrong. Caitlin's devotion to Taylor Swift was serious business. Her pre-game playlist filled with Swift's greatest hits. And it wasn't long before her teammates caught on. Soon, the entire locker room was singing along to shake it off before big games. Talk about team bonding, but here's where things get really interesting. Remember that viral video of Caitlin passionately singing along to Enchanted? That wasn't just a one-off. It was a glimpse into Caitlin's daily life as a college student.
My favorite Taylor Swift song is Don't Blame Me. Don't blame me, my drug is my baby, I'll be using for the rest of my life.
For her, Taylor Swift's music wasn't just background noise, it was a source of motivation, inspiration, and pure joy all wrapped up in one. Let's be real, we've all had those moments when we're alone in our rooms, singing our hearts out. For Caitlin, Taylor Swift's songs were more than just tunes, they were the soundtrack to her.
We've talked a lot in last week about growth of the game and how many eyeballs were watching this and such. I think you get tickets tomorrow going for more than Taylor Swift down the road.
For Rise, we've all had those moments standing in front of the mirror with a hairbrush in hand, pretending we're performing on stage with our favorite artist. For Caitlin Clark, those moments were just the beginning. Little did she know, her dorm room concerts would eventually lead to something much bigger. As Caitlin's basketball career soared, so did her status as a devoted Swiftie. It started as solo sing-alongs in her dorm room evolved into her becoming a prominent figure at Taylor Swift's concerts. And don't think for a second that fame changed her fandom. If anything, it deepened it. Caitlin didn't just attend the concerts, she dove headfirst into the vibrant fan culture, trading friendship bracelets, singing along to every word, and living her best Swiftie life. How has Caitlin,
After seeing like the way she performs for 3 hours straight and the whole production, the outfits she wears, the way she doesn't stop singing, dancing, like it's just incredible. Like you're kind of just in awe after you leave. So maybe I am a full Swiftie now, I guess.
Caitlin's love for Swift evolved since those college days? Let's just say she's gone from singing in her dorm room to sitting courtside at NFL games. Talk about a glow up. But no matter how big Caitlin's profile gets in the basketball world, she's still that same passionate Swiftie at heart. Remember the note Swift left for Caitlin?
Maybe we should bring you on stage.
Hey, maybe so. That'd be cool. I don't know. Hopefully she likes women's basketball.
After they Eras tour, it wasn't just a sweet gesture, it was a promise. And that promise is about to send shockwaves through the WNBA. Are you ready for this? Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are coming to a fever game. Yes, you heard that right. It's not a dream, and it's not a rumor. This is happening. Picture this. Gainbridge Fieldhouse is packed to the rafters, the energy electric. The crowd is on edge, eyes glued to Caitlin Clark as she works her magic on the court. But there's more in the air than just the intensity of the game. A buzz runs through the crowd tonight. Isn't just about the game, it's about who's in the crowd. Erupts as Clark sinks a three-pointer from down.
I feel like in the women's basketball world, you are Taylor Swift, like having an impact on so many people. Like what's that mean to you?
I think it's just really cool. I mean, I never take any moment for granted, no matter where we're playing at, whether it's at home, whether it's on the road, all the people that want to come see us.
The cheers grow even louder when the camera pans to the sidelines. There they are, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, on their feet, cheering just as loudly as everyone else. This moment will be replayed on sports channels and social media for days to come, but this isn't just about star power or a celebrity sighting. This is a game changer for the Indiana Fever and the WNBA as a whole. Think about it, two of the biggest stars in the world today, Caitlin Clark and Taylor Swift, are about to blow the roof off Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And here's where it gets really interesting. Ticket sales for the Fever are skyrocketing.
A lot of people spend a lot of time and money to be able to come and watch our team play for 2 hours. So, you know, you always want to go out there and, you know, give it your best, give them a little show, give them something to smile about, make it fun, because this is probably a memory people are going to remember for the rest of their lives.
People who have never watched a WNBA game in their lives are suddenly scrambling for seats. Fever merch is flying off the shelves faster than you can say Swiftie. The team, already one of the hottest tickets in town, is about to get even hotter, but let's take a moment to zoom out. This isn't just about one game or one team. It's about raising the profile of women's sports to an entirely new level. When someone like Taylor Swift, arguably the biggest name in music today, shows up to support women's basketball and one of the sport's biggest stars, people take notice. And it's not just Swifts fans who are paying attention, it's sports fans, media outlets, potential sponsors, and everyone in between. This moment represents more than just a viral celebrity sighting. It's a watershed moment for women's sports with two.
My expectation is to be one of the best players in the world one day. I wouldn't expect anything less than that.
More history for the Fever rookie.
At this point, continue to be myself, and I think a lot of good will come from that.
Powerhouses coming together to create something truly groundbreaking. It's a domino effect. More attention brings more coverage, which leads to more fans. And those fans create more support, resources, and opportunities for athletes to showcase their talent. At the center of it all is Caitlin Clark, the incredible superstar who made it possible for Taylor Swift to attend a Fever game in the first place. Let's take a moment to reflect on Caitlin's remarkable journey. She started as a fan, belting out Taylor Swift songs in her dorm room. Now, she's playing on the same court where Swift is cheering her on. It's like a scene straight out of a movie, right? But for Caitlin, the Fever, and the WNBA, this is just the beginning. Clark's story isn't just heart.
Well, I knew the atmosphere was going to be electric when they announced Caitlin's name in the dark and the fans went crazy.
Warming. It's proof of power of dreams, dedication, and a little bit of Swiftie magic. From singing along to Taylor Swift in her dorm room to becoming a basketball sensation, Caitlin's journey is nothing short of legendary. And now, with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce showing up to cheer her on, the Indiana Fever is entering what could be its golden era. Picture this: Gainbridge Fieldhouse packed to the brim, fans rocking Fever gear, and two of the biggest names in music and sports watching Caitlin sink three-pointers. It's no longer just a game, it's a cultural moment. Caitlin's rise from starstruck fan to Swift's peer is inspiring a new generation of athletes. Are you ready for the 2025 WNBA season? With Caitlin Clark on the court and Taylor Swift in the stands, it's shaping up to be an unforgettable show. The Fever's future has never been brighter, and Caitlin's story proves that with enough passion and perseverance, dreams really do come true. Are you excited? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.